Welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube. Let's get back to just another game, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, where I bet you didn't expect me to be looking at this pretty little redhead again. We are not starting in Chapter 5 today, we're starting in Chapter 2, just to show something off that I'm going to be doing in later episodes. I went to the store with the patients of Twitch chat, who've been watching me do this for half an hour, so you know, you guys lucked out. You didn't have to see me set up. But I went to the store to get certain presents, because if you have certain presents in your inventory, and you talk to people at the right time, in the right chapter, you can unlock hidden scenes. And to show this off, we're gonna talk to the ultimate photographer with the man's nut in our inventory right now. Man's nut, a huge nut that can't be found in nature. It's said to exist within a man's heart. It's said that consuming this will increase your power to pursue romance. Now you can buy these specifically from the store, or you can win them through the Monomoto-yachin, but really you just want them in your inventory and they come back through chapter select. You can carry them through chapter select and talk to people at the right time with them. So if I did this right, a new island, I should go find some clues. Clues 2, Blues Clues. It sounds like something inappropriate. You can't, you promised you'd help tie my kimono sash.
Hey.
That was, we can do that after we finish exploring the new island. But if I don't hurry and go take a bath, they'll call me smelly again. They're gonna bully me again.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's take a light shower first.
Yay!
We're gonna wash each other!
Huh?
Wash each other?
Hey.
Hold on. I don't think it's a good idea for me to go in too. No, we're both girls. There's no need to be shy.
But... let's go!
Hiyoko pulled my hero's hand, smiling like a child before a school trip, and headed toward the cottages. Wash each other? I see. Washing each other, huh? Washing each other? No, I shouldn't. What am I thinking? If I get caught, I'll never hear the end of it. Even I have men's urges swirling within me. Huh? That's right, I do have it. A huge man's nut like this. Urges, nut, urges, urging nuts, nuts and urges growing within me. That's right, I have this with me. Alright, I will obtain it. An urge that will exceed this nut. And then beyond the steam, I saw the nut. No, the urge that was resting on this island.
Yay! Washing each other! Yay! Yay! Hey. Where do you want me to wash you, Mahiro? From where to where do you want me to wash you? Jeez.
Just like chestnuts roasting on an open fire, my urges are boiling, churning, and unloading inside my heart. It is kind of a cute scene. Wait, huh? Was my characterization always this way? It feels like I lost sight of myself. But it's not like I can erase what I've already seen. I'll just leave it be. So yes, there are hidden scenes in the game like that, where again, if you're in the right place at the right time with the right item, you can unlock them. I will be showing off more scenes like that, but for tonight, we're gonna go back to the story, because Twitch chat has been very patiently waiting. I wasn't really set up to do this. I don't want to keep going through these scenes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save here. And then should go to return to main menu. And hopefully continue. Okay, no, I gotta select chapter. Back to chapter 5. English, okay. Oh. Okay, alright. That's not a big deal. I just have to use my backup save instead. Because I'm not going that far back. I'm not starting the fucking game over. 17 seconds delayed, wow. Fortunately, I have a backup save right here. Unfortunately, this is the save where I wasn't taking care of my pet. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and drop some presents on the pet and flush the poop. We lost those steps. Let's see. I will give... You can have these. I'm not gonna use them. And I will give you that. I'm not gonna use that. Nick is on lurk mode. Uh-oh. Hopefully Nick still paying attention because something bad's about to happen. Alright. That's good enough for now. And now with the pet taken care of, and with Monokuma Theater over, it's time to continue the plot. Yes? Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Phew! Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it!
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you!
Oh, I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here!
No, now. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead!
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now.
Huh.
There's so much fire and smoke. I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You...
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but... I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Anyway, let's go inside. Yeah, just seeing if I could back out, do some laps around the island. What does everybody else have to say? I don't want to go in there. It's scary in there.
No?
I do not believe there is anything inside the warehouse that could start a fire. So why did the warehouse catch fire?
Damn it.
Nagito probably started it anyway.
You pissed me
Damn it.
off.
The next time I see him, I'll beat the crap out of him. Oop, I didn't want to go in there. I was gonna... Well, let's talk to you.
Well...
Hajime, you go first. Need to tie my shoes. God, I'm trying to talk to Fuyuhiko.
Anyway,
Well, we should go inside for now. We need to find out what caused the fire. And Chiaki.
Well?
Nagito said he'd be waiting for us in the warehouse. By now, he's probably escaped. But there's only one entrance to the warehouse, you know? Did you see him leaving? No, I didn't. Chiaki is the best girl. but he might have escaped while we left to get the fire grenades. In fact, he might have been gone before the fire even happened. That might be true, but... Chiaki, does she feel the same anxiety I'm feeling? Alright. Let's go in the goods warehouse. Anyway. Who would I say is second best girl? Like in all the games like Kyoko. In this game, I'm kind of partial to Sonia. Anyway, let's go inside. There's that damn music again. I actually kind of like it. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once. Ibuki is fun. I just kind of don't really like her character design that much. I mean, she's got a fun personality. She's fucking random as shit. I love her pointing! I love that. That's great.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey, hey!
It's not me!
I am sorry.
Sonia toots. I am terribly sorry.
You serious?
Huh? Miss Sonia? Say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before. Probably Sonia toots.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that there's strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey, hey.
Hey, everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What did you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Do I want to go back there? I got a real ominous feeling.
Smells.
I definitely smell something. What is the smell? I'm definitely not stalling or anything.
Oh
Definitely
my.
not. That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously? Oops. That's the wrong button. What I missed here? I guess princesses, do that too. My mind is blown. What are you, a child? Sonia toots. Sonia toots?
For
What did you
sure.
I see, so there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea. I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it, too. I bet it's Santa! I bet it's Santa and he's got presents.
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out, right? I bet he brought presents for all the good little boys and girls. Clearly nothing bad could be back there. What a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it, since the only things that got burned were Monokuma merch. I bet it's Santa.
Of course it's Santa. Hey, this is still working. Happy fucking day.
Alright, so that's worked for a whole hour, so whatever problem it was, I hope I sorted it. Alright, to the back. Oh, you think that's bad? Here.
I bet it's Santa. It's definitely Santa Claus.
There you go. To the back of the warehouse. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, more stalling. Stalling noises.
Dragging it out. Making you guys anticipate. Nothing bad could be back there.
I saw the true source of the intense malice that I'd been feeling. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. With that, Chapter 5, Smile at Hope and the Name of Despair, turns to Deadly Life. I did too. I just wanted to draw it out as long as I could. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
What? What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us, he always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Yeah, that's a pretty thorough murdering. That's a pretty good murdering right there. And there are elements. Remember that I keep telling you guys that there are elements. Well, some of you who are new haven't heard this. There are elements in each chapter or each Danganronpa 2 killing that tie back to the Danganronpa 1 killings. Right now, there are several with Nagito. He's been impaled by a spear, which, you know, parallels Miruko's killing at the hands of Junko. He's been stabbed, which, you know, that parallels the first killing. I want to say, I'm trying to remember, was anybody tied up like this? Actually, yeah. The way he's tied up is kind of in a crucifix that references, oh god damn it, I'm spacing on the name. That references the second chapter killing. Chihiro. This represents Chihiro's killing with the way that he's tied up. The knife, yeah. The knife also used in Miruko's second killing when she was basically burned. Also, the fire being here is a reference to Miruko's body being blown up and burned in Chapter 5. So yeah, there's a lot of parallels with the way that Nagito has killed himself here. Assuming he's killed himself. I don't know which of us could have done it. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. I mean, assuming he killed himself somehow, although, you know, maybe it's not a suicide, but with the rest of us having pretty solid alibis and Nagito being fucked up, it could be suicide. If it is, it's like, that's the way that Sakura Ogami killed herself. I don't know, we got a lot to discover. But on this island, unbelievable, abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that...
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Yeah, a body's been fucking discovered. What a body!
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement. Then it's for real. You're not supposed to use that for deduction. It's against the rules. Then Nagito really is dead.
Damn it!
It's not that he's just dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right!
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Then it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then... No, it's not a rule. I'm just being... pedantic.
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now! So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fight!
Wait!
Hold it right there!
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. That's not the only thing he's gonna whip out.
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore!
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you! Well, that's the important point. As long as it's also not leaking ink. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh! Now I remember who you are. You're Monami! You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair! You're shutting up too!
Wait!
Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But...
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know. That's the only thing that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kinda depressing.
Ah, does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that time reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
If this will finally be over,
You serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they're hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again...
It's the Monokuma file!
Yay!
Phew!
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you!
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. Hey, I love the Monokuma file. I adore Monokuma. He is the best mascot ever. And I won't hear any words to the contrary. Yes, this one is cool. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
however,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's an imposter among us. The weight of those words began to sink onto me. We need to yeet them off the island. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Oh, we got the sick investigation music! First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Oh, I love this investigation music. This is great. That riff. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Wow, he only weighed 143 pounds? I'm a fatty fat. I guess he was also, like, pretty sickly. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration, blah blah blah. It's not actually telling us there's a cause of death. It's telling us about injuries, it doesn't say which one actually killed him.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Let's look at his body then. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. And he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about the body that catches my eye. Well, let's start with the spear in his gut. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? The cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear Gungnir, right? Yeah, blatant reference to what killed, the ultimate mercenary whose name I'm spacing on, not that I was ever really good at remembering it. Basically, direct reference to that death, like I already mentioned. You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
It was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of that cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from the Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir. Sure. You know, there's another thing that looks like fist size that doesn't have blood on it. And that's his left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood can reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... there's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Well?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win! Yeah, sure, you win. Trust me, Chiaki, you win a lot. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand has been added to the Truth Bullet section of the handbook. Okay, is that it for the left hand? Yeah. Chiaki wins at, like, life. I guess let's look at this. Let's look at the knife next. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
It cannot be!
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel!
Then, does this mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife has been added. There's something else that's strange. What's with this rope? It's burnt. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Alright, burned rope has been added. Feet. It's more like his legs, but sure. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Dude, he could've... I'm surprised there isn't a lot more blood. I guess he didn't rupture the femoral artery, but damn. Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds! That's a pleasant thing. Do I need to look at this? No. Alright. They're trying to make him confess. Why has he got the duct tape? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. You're killing all of my jujubes. I'm not gonna lie, I've not seen Psych. Well, I've not seen Psych. I've seen a few episodes. I've not seen it in a long, long time. I wasn't really a regular watcher. That's back from a time when I didn't really have television, so I can only catch it occasionally. No, now I've got to catch up on it. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez! What a horrible look on his face. Ooh, it is on Prime Video. I've got a lot on Prime Video. I might have to look for that. Prime Video is my my main video service. The blood splattered all over. It doesn't help either. This video has been brought to you by Prime Video. Hashtag sponsored. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the tape back on isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
About the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
You're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Duct tape's been added. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. But with Nagito's body discovered and investigated, we're going to call it an episode here at YouTube, which will continue in a moment. But YouTube, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming out and joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, give me likes and comments. Remember to subscribe. And YouTube, have a great day. Twitch, give me about 2 seconds and we'll keep going.